Husqvarna, steel. Oh, I got the sheriff here. Driving enforcement. This kind of sheriff command. Oh, there goes the tree guy. Another piece of gear on the motorcycle one morning. I ran over the head.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it was a little messy.
yeah, it's one of those, we haven't tested this on deer yet, so we'll find out. Hopefully it won't be as bad as we think it
Every
might.
spring you have the exploding deer that show up all over the place.
Well, we're gonna get the mountain corridor, the exploding elk.
Yeah. Bighorn sheep seem smarter.
Yeah, well, you never know what happens. It's the highway.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you want to see next, Hare?
I'm not sure yet.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. I just think it's cool that these guys are here.
See here? They got one in the front, one in the back.
Uh-huh.
Jumpers.
Morning. Man, these are some cool trucks.
What's that?
These are cool trucks.
They're cool. Are you filming?
Yeah, it's rolling. Yeah, so there's the front connection. That's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
These are cool trucks. Yeah, and look, they carry all the stuff. Water, diesel, gasoline, chalk blocks, all the necessary tire changing tools.
Things to be said.
Yeah. Wow. Shovel, cones, air system, jack, jumper lines. Man, they carry everything. What if I worked with these guys out on the highway? And look, they even have like towing hitches, like if you have a trailer. Windshield washer fluid, tools, J-hooks, straps. You know why these are called J-hooks, right?
So they look like the letter J.
Exactly. And then you can see like the light bar. See, this was the hardest part when I designed one. It was the hardest part to design that,
Yeah, I can
the
imagine.
light bar. And I need to look at mine because I think with my model, I think mine is actually sitting like on the cab top.
Oh, yeah?
I think. So I think I need to move it. I think it's either sitting on the edge of this or on the top of the cab. I'm not sure which. Oh, these are 250s. 150s.
So next year,
Yeah.
if you're out of school
Yeah,
and working for CDOT, maybe you'll get to come to do this.
maybe.
Would you like that?
That'd be fun. I'm gonna stick this one in a little further. This wasn't stuck in very far. And see how this one's got the big carry axle on the back when it's full? Wow, look at the size of this. Wow.
Kind of a sifter to make sure no big chunks go in by accident.
Look in here.
Big auger in there.
And you see that big pipe
Yeah.
and the two inlets? That moves back and forth as these are turning to mix it all down in there, and then it transitions. There's two pump chambers on this thing. I'll show you. You can't, well, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look up under the chassis, you see these two pipes?
Yeah.
Those go up into the boom, and then that's what puts it down. Look at the size of the outrigger legs.
Don't get in the wall, need them.
They're huge.
Boom gets big.
I love this thing.
Where to?
Let's take a look around the front of this.
Okay.
Wow. I'm just balling. It's going good. Holy smokes. These trucks are a lot bigger than I expected. When I see them going down the highway all folded up, they look tiny. It's like a giant steel bug with all the legs and stuff.
This is cool.
Wow, that's impressive.
We'll have it on in a little bit. Get some pictures on some of that, around.
Pump some concrete.
Well, if we had any.
Yeah.
We could stroke it back and forth. It'd be cool to have some water, though.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you're like running a water into the system and just sprayed it out,
Right.
giant shower. Man,
That's
there's
how they took care of the the coastline in the Northwest after the Exxon Valdez crash.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Because they put concrete pumps on the barges and they were washing the shoreline up.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes,
That's
sir, go ahead.
pretty,
Thank you.
pretty interesting. I would never guess that in a million
It's all remote control, and we can turn it faster or slower. And it's pretty cool.
Whoa. So that's the remote that controls everything.
Yeah. So the joysticks are the boom and the arm, and then the switches right here are the pump.
Wow. So basically you have that strapped on. Through those two joysticks, you can actuate this entire boom assembly. Wow.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, another thing I heard these being used for is when like the Fukushima accident happened in Japan,
Yep.
they brought in a bunch of these, hooked them up to pumps, and were just pumping seawater into the plant to keep some of the fuel from overheating. They have like 12 of these on site doing that.
Yeah, they're all remote control, so they just had them hooked up with fuel and water, and they were cooling the reactor.
Yeah, the reactor and the spent
also in
fuel.
Chernobyl. You can look on the YouTube.
Oh, I have seen that. I just think it's so cool how it's all controlled from this one spot.
The Germans are pretty good.
Right. So what is the max range of transmission on this to the truck? Like how far away can you
About
be with
200
this?
feet.
How far?
About 200 feet.
Holy smokes. So really, like say if you're on the top of a...
It's an FCC controlled device.
So like if you're up on top of a like 10-story building and this is down on the ground, you'd be over near like the edge looking down at it as you're moving, and also at this as you're moving this to like put the concrete where you need it. That's
Or if we
impressive.
just set the boom where we need it, we can be inside the building controlling the pump on or off.
Yeah, I've seen that where sometimes these guys will drive it right into the building structure, bring the truck in, and pour it right in. That is just so cool. And I've also seen it on some construction sites. They have it where it's just this whole boom module, and it's mounted on like a tower crane tower.
Yeah, it's a placing boom tower for when we do high-rise buildings.
I think that's just
So
ridiculous.
there's a boom that's a different truck than this that has a quick detach, but the orange arm comes off and they set it on top of a tower, and it has a big electrical power pack, so it's electric over hydraulic that runs it instead of diesel. And then we just park the truck at the bottom and hook in the 5-inch pipe that goes up the center of the building.
And then it just feeds it right up there.
How high of a building can it pump before you have to go?
Well, we just finished that building downtown. That's 44 floors.
That's big. And just the standard pump?
It's a high-pressure line pump. They're built a little bit different. This one's not made for high pressure. It's just a regular kit. The high-pressure pump has smaller diameter pistons.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking 44 floors. Oh, boy.
It's that
That's a lot
office
of
building
concrete.
downtown, right next to the Four Seasons.
I know exactly where you are.
My face getting to see this thing again. Oh, cool. They got the light bar fired up on that one. That thing's still doing its programming. Look how tight that,
Box sound.
look how tight that is.
Yeah. I think tomorrow Mom and I are going to go to the cabin. You're welcome to come, but I know a lot of times you don't want to.
Do you see what happened?
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't put the truck out of service.
They probably ordered the part.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
And here's the other connections for the other side. That's just the little, that's just the caps. And you see they screw together so it keeps dirt from getting in, because these are hydraulic, these are electro-hydraulic connections. And then right behind this box in this panel is the valve that controls this whole thing. And then this is basically like this is the hydraulic valve that controls everything from all these cylinders. Yeah, when what was it? Denny and I were looking at this, he actually ran his hand along a bad spot where this was chipped.
Did he cut himself?
Brought a bit of fiberglass in his hand.
Ouch. That hurts.
He came out with him. I came out with him later, and we fixed it with a torch. That's how you fix this kind of stuff.
Just melted a little bit.
Yep.
Light torch.
Yep. And then you see, like, these are all the solenoids and stuff that control everything. You can see I know this truck from front to back. That's what I get for that 2-month intern, that month-long internship with the guys. That could swallow a car. This is one of those that could swallow a car. Like, just look at all this.
Skid plates, man.
What?
Skid plates on the bottom skid.
Yeah. Look at this. Can you see how it turns? Yeah. Well, ours is a crank.
Why? Come on this side. Looks like you're going. Yeah, come on this side.
Oh, cool. Oh, these are the Schmidt Construction guys. These are the guys that did our street.
Are they?
Yeah, same company. Look at this. Big old Trail King.
What is that?
Ramp, winch.
That's part of the trailer.
So I want to show you something. So you can see how this would fold up flat, right? So it's level. It doesn't look like that rear extension piece can fold up, right?
It looks like it would fold underneath.
But if you look at the angle it would swing under, it looks like it would scrape the ground, right?
Yeah.
This whole tailboard can pivot up to like that angle. That whole piece folds under, and then it goes back level. You can see how I know a lot about heavy machines.
Yes, you do.
Look at this. Big ol' rip it
The extra one right there. A couple extra.
What?
A couple of extras.
Yeah. Look at this monster.
Yeah.
988F. Caterpillar. Holy crap. Holy crap.
It's a lot.
Look at that.
See how they're hanging the flag?
Yeah. It's hanging from the auxiliary hook.
See the drone keeping an eye on things?
Yep.
Pretty sturdy drone.
So I want to show you something with this small tow truck over here. So this is one of those. This is one of the small ones that can tow one car.
Yeah.
So I want to show you. If it's towing a four-wheel drive car like your Jeep,
Yep.
what they would do is put the underreach down,
Yep.
hook it onto the wheels,
Yep. Front tires go.
and then the rear tires will be sitting on these dollies.
I've seen those
Yep.
in action.
I don't know what this whole rubber flap thing is for. I think it's some extra hook mechanism.
I used to know how that worked.
I kind of know, not really. 800 AAA. Let me see which two movie cars they brought. Pizza Planet from Toy Story. That's awesome. That's so cool. So do you want to do it with the filming thing of when I'm operating this? Do you want to do it with either you have this on your head or do you want to do it with your phone?
I think my phone will work. I've got
What's your phone?
70%.
Okay, you're fine. Just don't use it.
I think it's when I have the GPS on with my running app.
I think, I'm not trying to make you do this, but I think you need a new phone.
I'll wait till it dies. But I understand.
I'm not trying to make you spend $1,500 though.
I probably do need a new one, but just not ready for it yet.
Like, look at that. One of the things you have to be really careful about is whiplash from these booms, the end of the boom.
Yeah.
Because if a slug of air gets inside the line, what can happen is if it blasts out of the end of the boom, that whole top tip can whip around and it can kill somebody.
Shoot concrete everywhere.
Yeah, a slug of concrete and then the air pocket behind it, and then it just...
It's like a potato bin almost.
Exactly. This thing is just so cool. Wow. Command post. Command post. Wow. This is one we see every time. Man, that's a big truck. Impaired driving enforcement. That was kind of...
The table with water bottles.
There's the bomb squad. They're always here. Yep, they got the robot. Wow.
You got dimmers. On the other side of the bomb.
Yeah. Saw that. That's the impaired driving enforcement unit. Look at that. That's how they power the thing. They have two of those. One on this side, one on the other side. Look at that. That's complicated. Those are the ones out of The Simpsons. That reminded me of the ones out of the Simpsons movie a little bit.
Yep. Did you ever see the one in the movie Short Circuit?
Oh
5?
yeah. I was trying so. Isn't that one robot that like?
Number 5 is alive.
Yeah, and he comes like self-aware or something.
I think so. Yeah.
I couldn't remember the movie too well.
I see the Fox 31 Weather Beast or whatever they call it.
Yeah, that's their rig. You know, I always wanted to see the Denver 7 one really bad. You know that.
Yep. Is that the one we chased on the highway too fast?
Yeah, we were going over 100 miles an hour on the way to Sweet Tomatoes.
Yep.
That's exactly.
Do we see this one at the car show?
No, we always see
Channel 4.
CBS 4. And we saw 9 News once. Man, check that out. I always think it's cool how all the news stations have their own weather trucks.
Lined up the tires for this.
Man, look at this thing. Wow. You see how they have it sectioned off? So this is like the storage compartment.
Yeah. Where all the electronics are.
Yeah, it's like the whole it's basically a rolling server station. Then you see they've got the radar screens and all the radar stuff on top. That's awesome. Man, they picked the right kind of truck for this. Holy smokes. What do you think that is?
Sort of weather meter of some sort.
Probably. That's what it looks like. Check this thing out. This thing is cool. It's so cool. Looks like they got some sort of big semi here too. Yeah. Let's go check that out.
This is the one I was looking for.
The size of this thing is just really hard to understand. This thing's huge. Oh. Oh wait, I can actually fix that. Oh, that is so cool. That is incredible.
And if you twist this one, it'll drop the second section down.
Yep. This This is so impressive. That is so cool. Ground. That is so crazy.
Cool, huh? Let's see if the pump works.
This is just... And the controls are so smooth. I thought it was going to be a... I'm actually impressed how good I'm operating this.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Did you get a picture of me?
I do. I got picture. I got video.
You try to stick it straight up.
You want me the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing straight up like a flagpole.
Okay.
Okay, so go straight back on that stick,
Straight back.
as far as you can go.
All right, I've got it held back all the way.
All right, that's it. So
Okay.
go ahead and turn it like you're screwing in a light bulb. Turn
So-
it righty. Yep, there you go. Now you're putting the second section
So the
up
second
all the
stick's
way.
going up, which is that cylinder right there.
Yep.
This is so cool. I can't thank you guys enough for letting me try this.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
All right, I'm just watching that cylinder. Then do you know when it stops?
It just stops and it won't move anymore.
Okay, I'm just watching it.
So, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to make the third go up all the way.
So the third
So
is
it's twist one way or the other.
okay.
So push it this way and down.
Do it at the same time.
Up and down.
Okay.
So let me see for a second.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that I was collapsing it.
See, it doesn't work very good when that section goes back the other way.
Ah, I see. This is so impressive.
So just hold this one at like 5 o'clock and don't twist it. There you go.
Okay, got it. Wow.
Then go a little bit this way. There you go. Down in the corner.
Oh, I see.
Just sticking it out.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Oh man. Whoa. That is so cool.
And now twist that one all the way like you had it.
Oh my gosh. That is huge.
Gonna go up as high as you go?
Trying to tell. Looks like it. This is so impressive. This is so cool. Oh man, that's amazing. All right.
Pretty cool, huh?
That's
So
amazing.
just keep screwing that one in. You're almost up all the way.
Holy smokes! That thing is tall.
Pretty awesome, huh?
This is amazing. Is that all the way up?
Yep, there you go.
All right. That was pretty impressive.
Pretty cool, huh?
Want me to put this back over on my table?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
All right. Thank you very much for letting me try that.
No worries.
Nice job, Herrick.
is impressive.